Okay, what is up everyone? Hello, hello. Welcome to today's gameplay stream. I'm Darkside Phil. This is the pre-stream for Wednesday, October 26, 2016. Got a few quick things to talk about today, but I promise I will try to get through the pre-stream as quickly as possible. How you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. So let's just get off on the right foot. Let's immediately start talking about today's gameplay stream, Dragonball Xenoverse 2. Okay? Because I got some things to say. First off, the graphics are better than last year's Dragonball Xenoverse 1 because it runs at 60 frames per second, which is awesome. A smooth 60 frames definitely makes a game like this a better experience, okay? Number 2, it looks like the combat's been refined. If you remember last year, it was more about just doing a few hits than doing that fast teleport, do another few hits, do a fast teleport, and it doesn't seem like that's what they were going for this year. They refined it a little bit, so that you could do follow-up attacks when your opponent's grounded. You could do these knockback attacks and then fly across the screen and continue the combo. There's reversals for when people get out of your combo to try to hit them out of their kind of reversal counter. And there's just guard. There's a lot of good stuff in the game. Some of it's returning, some of it's brand new. I like it, but here's the deal. Here's what happened yesterday. If you were a newcomer and you weren't here yesterday, you probably don't know. Or if you haven't seen the videos yet, you probably don't know. The game has a very incredibly slow start, alright? Basically, the game does one of two things. It either assumes that you've played Dragon Ball Xenoverse 1 and you know all of the stuff from it already, or you can play these optional missions that kind of reteach you all the game mechanics of the game, and you don't have to do them, but they're very useful if you do. Now, I played Dragon Ball Xenoverse 1 when it was brand new. This was in February of 2015. So, almost 2 years ago, I figured it probably makes sense for me to play through all these tutorial missions and try to learn new abilities and all of that, with Krillin being my trainer. The problem is, I think most people who tuned in wanted to see story. They wanted to see, what's the story of this game? Is it the same as the last one? What are the new villains involved? What's going on? And the bottom line is, and this is no exaggeration, the stream yesterday opened up with about 10 minutes of story, then went into about 2.5 hours of tutorial. There was that much kind of padding and, oh, here's the reintroduction to the game and how to do everything. And then finally, at the end of yesterday's stream, the final 20 minutes was finally story advancement. So I can certainly understand if you're a viewer, right, and you tune in because you want to see the new Dragon Ball game, and you see 10 minutes of something interesting and then 2.5 hours of boring combat mechanics, you're probably bored to tears. And you know what? I kind of have to agree with you. That intro sequence of Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 is something that's necessary for the player to play, but it's not entertaining to watch. Alright? Now here's the thing. We're finally past that now. Okay? We're finally past that. And we're getting into the story now. The story missions have unlocked, and this is going to be the meat of the game. Now, of course, in between, there's going to be little grinding to unlock new abilities and stuff, so there will be some grinding in there with the story. But it's going to be a lot of story progression. We're going to see a lot of the main missions of the game unfold, the cutscenes and everything. So I'm happy about today's stream. I'm very excited, because I created this Boo character, my own Majin Buu, Darkside Boo, and I've actually heard last night, some people messaged me and they said, Phil, you picked a good class because if you don't know, your transformation, you know how Goku or any of the Saiyans would go Super Saiyan, well, you're actually going to turn into Kid Buu, and you'll get better abilities, and basically you'll be like a tank. Your stamina will be your health bar rather than your health, so you'll end up being like a tank. And I was like, wow, that sounds great. You know, I can't wait to unlock that, and I'm definitely going to unlock that as I play, okay? But now it begs the question, for those who were here for the launch yesterday, are they going to come back? Because here's what happened. When I started streaming yesterday, I had over, well, almost 700 viewers. I think it was up to like 680 at one point, okay? And it was growing, it was spiking. And then as soon as I started doing the tutorial missions, it nosedived. It went from 680 viewers down to 380 viewers. I lost 300 viewers because of the tutorial. So I can obviously expect that that's exactly what's going to happen with the playthrough on YouTube. People are going to start watching, get to the boring part, say screw this, and not watch. So sadly, I'm nervous because I know for a fact that this game's going to be long. If you remember, Dragon Ball Xenoverse 1 was quite a long and drawn-out game as well. And if this is my main focus for the next few days and into the next week, what's going to happen? You know, I need a strong finish for October, and I'm not going to get it if this is going to be what I'm playing. So, I don't know what to do. And I do want to play the game. I bought it, $60. I'm not wasting my money on this game, okay? But it seems like there may have to be some things that get shuffled around, alright? So, here's what we're going to do. Let me explain, because I got some ideas, alright? Today, yes, another 3.5 hours of Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 here on the stream. Later tonight, I'm going to be playing Batman, the Telltale Series, Episode 3. It was released yesterday. And I was on the fence about if I was going to play it this week, but so many people contacted me and said, Phil, this episode is great. It's actually way better than episode 2. You're going to love it. There's new plot twists and turns, and you're going to have a lot of fun. You got to play it. So I'm going to play it tonight. Now, I'm not going to stream that. All right? Because it is later night when I'm playing it, and I realize that when I play stuff later night, most of the time, people have a hard time getting to the stream because it's later streamed regardless, okay? So, yeah, I'm going to be doing that tonight offline, and that will be uploaded to DSPGaming tonight. Tomorrow, I'm doing an Audible. And not to say that my playing of Battlefield 1 is going to garner any more attention or views or whatever than Dragon Ball. But here's the thing. I realized, man, I want to review Battlefield 1. And at this point, I've played the campaign. I've played Operations Mode. I've played Raid Mode. Not Raid Mode. Rush Mode, Domination, and Conquest. Now what I'd like to do is maybe try one or two of the other modes, and then maybe try Operations again, because I've heard that my experience with Operations was not the standard one. And then I want to review the game. But I can't review it until I get a little bit more multiplayer in. So tomorrow's gameplay stream will be Battlefield 1 multiplayer. Alright? And I already have a viewer of mine who I've played multiplayer with before in the past who wants to join me. If anyone else who has kind of joined me for multiplayer in the past may be interested in forming a party and wants to play Battlefield 1 with me tomorrow, please let me know. And I'll try to get you in there. You know, it would be nice to go in with a party like I did on Monday and play with people who I can communicate with and have fun, okay? So that's tomorrow's gameplay stream, Thursday. Tomorrow night, I'm going to begin work on my Battlefield 1 review. Now, if I'm lucky, maybe I'll finish the review and release it tomorrow night. If you didn't know, last night, I actually, just in a streak of luck, was able to finish up in one sitting my mini review of the Dark Souls 3 Ashes of Ariandel DLC, and that is live right now on KO Gaming if you have not seen it yet. So, yeah, that was cool. I mean, usually I don't get to finish an edited video in one sitting, but everything went well last night. Everything came together. The title card was made easily, and it looks good, and everything basically just gelled, okay? So maybe tomorrow night I'll finish my review, maybe I won't, okay? So, we'll see what happens with that. But that's going to be tomorrow. Tomorrow's all about Battlefield 1. Friday, ladies and gentlemen, is up in the air right now, but it's very strong chance that I will be playing Titanfall 2. And let me explain why. A viewer, contacted me and said, Phil, listen, I know what's going on, you know, right now with your business. You're having some financial troubles and everything. I'd like to help out, and I really want to see you play Titanfall 2, and I've been hearing you say for weeks that you're on the fence about it. You know, would you accept a donation? And I said, yeah, of course, I'll always accept a game donation for something for me to play, as long as it's something that I'm interested in playing. And incidentally, I am very interested in playing Titanfall 2, in particular, its campaign, since it finally has one. But, you know, being that it's a $60 investment, I didn't know if people would be interested in watching me play it or not. That's why I was on the fence, and I didn't know if I was going to do it. Also, at this point, we're already, you know, through midweek, so I don't even know how a donation would work. So this viewer offered to send me a PlayStation Network code probably tomorrow. Alright? So as long as this works, as long as, you know, it goes through and this person doesn't back down from, you know, what they've offered, it looks like tomorrow I may be getting a code for Titanfall 2, in which case, yes, Friday will be the premiere of Titanfall 2, and my gameplay stream will be the Titanfall 2 campaign. Okay? If not, if it doesn't work out, then the gameplay stream on Friday will be more Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. Okay? So that's kind of how we're playing it by ear. If it goes through, great. If not, well, I still got something to fall back on, okay? Friday night, nothing, because Friday night I need to go out and, excuse me, do a few things. I need to do errands, go grocery shopping. It's the one time a week that I get to do that. I'm going to go to dinner with my girlfriend, although this week we already discussed we're kind of in a hurry, so we're going to do something really quickly. Not any kind of an extravagant dinner, maybe just something real quick. But also I need to get my Halloween costume, and I know exactly what I want, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it, because I just realized, holy shit, today is the 26th of October, and I forgot to buy my Halloween costume. So it may be a last-minute job of whatever the hell they have in the store, rather than a matter of me actually getting what I wanted, but I guess we'll see what happens. So Friday I'm buying my Halloween costume, then I'm trying to get home early on Friday, because Leanna and I purchased a pumpkin a few weeks ago at a pumpkin patch, but we never had a chance to carve it. And we're like, oh shit, it's Halloween on Monday. So we're going to try to carve the pumpkin on Friday night as well. I don't know if all this is going to come together, quite honestly. But we'll see what happens, okay? We'll see how it goes. So that's Friday. Then Saturday is a full day, double day, where I'm going to be working all day. More than likely what's going to happen is there'll be a main gameplay stream. It'll either be Titanfall or Dragon Ball. And then probably Saturday night, I'm going to try to finish my review of Battlefield 1 if I haven't already. If I have already, then it'll be more gameplay. Alright? And then, all this next coming week, you'll see a balance between Dragon Ball and Titanfall. And I do want to go back to the PlayStation VR this coming week, because I have things unfinished business. I want to finish that game Here They Lie. I want to finish PlayStation VR Worlds. And I actually received a review code for a new PlayStation VR game. I forget what it's called. Wind something? Windfall or Wind something like that. It's a first-person game where you have a grappling hook. And you basically grapple around all these areas in VR, which could be absolutely out of control. Imagine how that's going to look. First-person, like, parkour grappling and stuff. So, I've got a lot of PlayStation VR leftovers that I definitely want to try out this coming week. In addition, there's other stuff that's lingering, right? WWE. I don't know if I want to finish up my WWE 2K17 playthrough of my career, because at this point, I'll be honest, most people aren't watching it anymore because it's gotten boring as shit. They're not putting me in the hunt for a title, and I don't know why. I have played the game for 35 parts, and each part's about 20 minutes long. So, you know, how many hours is that? You know, do the math. You're talking a pretty lengthy amount of time invested in the game already, and I haven't even gotten a first title shot yet. Ridiculous. So, I don't know. You know, plus, of course, there's other ongoing stuff, too. I haven't even touched the multiplayer of Gears 4, but then again, no one's asking for it. So, I might never even do that. I'm sure there's going to be more Battlefield that I'm going to want to play with people. Okay? There's a lot going on. Oh, yeah. My Halloween marathon is on Monday, which is Halloween. There's a full day of horror-themed games I'll be playing that day. Okay? In costume, on stream. And the final episode of Hitman releases that day, so I'll be playing that sometime in the coming week. Okay? So, there's a lot going on, and I'm going to have to be juggling a lot of things in the next couple of weeks. Which is good, because there's really nothing besides Call of Duty, which I don't care about. So, because I'm not playing Call of Duty, it frees me up to finish up all this ongoing stuff before the new releases for November hit in Dishonored 2, Watch Dogs 2, Pokemon Sun and Moon. And then I believe that next week is Final Fantasy 15, so we've got a lot going on. Alright. So there you have it. That's a rough schedule. There's your news. Of course, I'll be balancing Dragon Ball in there too. So every day is going to be jam-packed with stuff. Plus, keep in mind, all new videos for KO Gaming. I really hope that if you have not been checking it out, that you're checking it out again, KO Gaming. Because every week now, you're going to have multiple videos over there of coverage of all these new games, letting you know what they are and how if they're any good. You know, so then, you know, that means next week probably we'll have Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 and maybe Titanfall 2 coverage over there. And the week after that, maybe there'll be more. You know, there's a lot going on. So thank you, everybody. Thank you for being patient, and thank you for your support, and thank you for watching. I will say this again. Thank you to those, again, yesterday I got a few more new Patreon pledges, and I appreciate that. Once again, we are more than likely guaranteed to hit the goal for this month, which is great. A nice Indies marathon coming up in November. But I need as much support as possible. It's not just about hitting the goal anymore. With these low views and whatever the hell's going on YouTube with their revenue and the fact that my revenue is down for some reason, I need your support more than ever. So again, if you're watching the daily streams, you're liking what I'm doing, in particular, Dragonball Xenoverse 2, a game that had a slow start, and now I'm probably not going to get much attention on the game. If you want to see me continue to be successful, it's got to not be about the attendance and the viewership. It's got to be about the support. So please consider pledging if you haven't. I'll say this again, as little as $1 helps. In fact, most of the new pledges that I've received, I kid you not, have been for $1. But that's awesome. I'm getting, 50 plus new people giving $1. It adds up. It certainly helps a lot. So please, if you have not yet, consider pledging to my Patreon. That looks like it's going to end up being my lifeblood if things don't pick up on YouTube, and right now they're just not picking up. Okay? Alright, so that's really it. Real quick, a few plugs, and then we'll start. Number one, Loot Crate. Please check out the description of all my videos and streams for a Loot Crate referral link and discount code. You can use that to save 10% on any new Loot Crate subscription. And by the way, I just got notified my new Loot Gaming box is on the way. So it may come late this week or early next week, and I'll be unboxing it on the King of Hate vlogs. Please, follow me on Twitter, @TheyCallMeDSP. Social media presence is key. And I am verified on there, so most trolling has ended, which is great. Please consider doing it. I share a lot of fun stuff. I actually took a picture of my hamster this morning, biting a freaking wheel instead of running in it. But also, there's nightly, I put out a new schedule and all of that, so please follow me there. I already talked about KO Gaming, so I'm not going to really bring that too much into it, okay? Patreon, I already mentioned as well, excuse me. So there you have it. And my girlfriend has her own business, okay? It's called The Black Current, where you can get handmade glycerin soaps and wax tart melts. The month is running down. She needs a few more sales to hit her sales quota for the month. It's a great opportunity for you to think ahead. Gee, if I buy a few cool things like this, maybe for my mom or my significant other, or another relative, a friend, it's a good way to get a Christmas present out of the way ahead of time. And by the way, no, the soap won't disintegrate in 2 months. It's packaged airtight and nicely. You can keep it for years and it won't disintegrate, okay? Check it out, the website. She's got tons of positive feedback since she started, and it's great quality stuff. No, don't take my word for it. Look at the feedback on the website. Her customers speak volumes about how good the stuff is that she makes. There it is right there, etsy.com/shop/theblackcurrent. Okay. All right, what the hell, Force? All right, Force? Someone in the stream chat says they want candles. She's thinking about making candles. She's actually thinking about it, but if you don't realize that the wax tart melts are pretty much the same thing, just without a wick. You just get a wax tart melter, which you plug into your wall, costs like 10-15 bucks, and then you can buy her wax tarts and they melt, and it's exactly the same as a candle. Only there's no flame and you don't need a lighter. So there you go. Okay. I just got an offer in the stream chat. Someone says they're offering to buy me Duke Nukem Remastered. I mean, yeah, I would like that. In fact, I wanted to play that this month, but certainly I haven't had a chance to do it. It's one of those things that kind of fell through the cracks with all the insane amount of releases this month. Sadly, if I were to get it now, I probably couldn't play it. I'm in the middle of too much stuff, you know what I mean? But I would definitely like to play it eventually. That game is right up my alley. I played that in the 90s on a PC, and I loved it. So I would definitely consider playing it at a future date. So what I'll say is this. Please hold your offer. And then when there's downtime, and I'm considering stuff to do for downtime, contact me again. And, shoot me an email. darksidefil@hotmail.com. That's how you can contact me. And we'll go from there. All right? Sounds good? Fair enough? All right, fair enough. I got distracted because my phone vibrated, excuse me. Okay, that is it, everyone. Thank you for being patient. And let's start with Dragon Ball. Here we go.